Welcome to the Below Football Kaizer family. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to be the first to get the latest news. SAFA arbitrator makes ruling on Kaizer Chiefs Asanili Velabai and Luke Bartman after prolonged legal battle with Cape Town Spurs. The players have been engaged with their former club in a legal showdown over their contractual status, and this delayed their appearance for a Makasi. The decision has now been made after the players and the Soweto Giants had been kept waiting to know their fate. Final blow for Spurs. The South African Football Association, SAFA, arbitrator Hilton Epstein has dealt Cape Town Spurs a final blow after declaring Asanili Velabai and Luke Bartman free agents. Cape Town Spurs had mounted a legal challenge trying to stop the players from leaving, but the arbitrator's judgment in favor of the team means the club has lost the fight. PSL DRC decision. Velabai and Bartman had previously been declared free agents by the Premier Soccer League Dispute Resolution Chamber. However, the club was keen to fight further and escalated the matter to the SAFA Arbitration Chamber, hoping to get a favorable rule. But again, they have lost, as the players have been declared as free agents, according to idiski Times. According to the publication, an overall amount of R325,000 was paid to the. According to the publication, an overall amount of R325,000 was paid to the arbitrator, with Spurs paying R125,000, while the agents of players paid R100,000 each. What does the SAFA arbitrator's decision mean? After PSL DRC had ruled in their favor, Kaizer Chiefs moved swiftly to conclude their signings. However, the players could not play for the Soweto Giants given that their cases were far from over. But with the decision now made by the SAFA arbitrator, they can now play for the Glamour Boys. Most read. 1. Bruce calls up Chiefs star to replace Mofokeng ahead of important World Cup qualifiers. 2. Eyeing Sundowns and Chiefs coaching jobs? Motsepe and Motong's sons enroll for coaching license. 3. Has high-flying Mokoena learnt from his mistakes? I prefer to stay away from the media. 4. Chiefs coaches slammed for belittling Nwari. If Bvuma was better, he would have started. 5. South Africa edge USA to advance to World Cup knockout phase as Chiefs and Sundowns starlets impress. 6. SA legend suggests new position for Kaze, claims Pirates defender is being used incorrectly and underutilized. 7. No Sangoma can break Chiefs' curse. Ntwari refused to substitute it and called himself Shen. 8. Bruce opens up on Grobler and Lorch snubs ahead of WC qualifiers. 5. South Africa edge USA to advance to World Cup knockout phase as Chiefs and Sundowns starlets impress. 6. SA legend suggests new position for Kaze, claims Pirates defender is being used incorrectly and underutilized. 7. No Sangoma can break Chiefs' curse. Ntwari refused to substitute it and called himself Shen. 8. Bruce opens up on Grobler and Lorch snubs ahead of WC qualifiers. Set for debuts now. The way has now been paved for Velabai and Bartman to make their highly anticipated debuts for Chiefs. This PSL. Nasreddine Nabi Gate, Jose Rivero and Pitso Mosimane available to coach Kaizer Chiefs when Nabi leaves? Benny McCarthy also a viable candidate. In the most dramatic twist in the South African football landscape, Kaizer Chiefs are said to have shown Nasreddine Nabi the exit door because the head coach has failed to produce a valid coaching license. Amakasi are preparing for the CAF Confederation Cup first round of qualifiers against Cabascorp SCP of Angola this Saturday. Nabi will not be able to sit on the bench as his CAFA license has not been renewed, according to circulating reports. While the Tunisian is said to have confirmed his exit from Naturina, Chiefs have not come forth with official communication after the news broke. There is no smoke without fire, and if the talks of Nabi's exit are true, this then begs the question, who will take over from the Tunisian? The Motongs have plenty of options. Here, HollywoodBets sports blog explores the corners Chiefs can turn to should Nabi indeed separate with the Soweto Giants. His name is always bandied about whenever there is a big vacancy in South Africa, to the point that he was once said to have landed the Bafana Bafana gig before Hugo Bruce in May 2021. This is because McCarthy comes with a wealth of playing experience and is earning his stripes as a head coach. McCarthy got his first head coach role with Cape Town City, where he won the 2018 MTN 8 before heading over to AmaZulu, where he claimed the PSL Coach of the Season. He also took Lesotho to the CAF Champions League group stages. His 2 years at Manchester United are a big star on his CV, while nowadays, McCarthy calls the shots at the Kenyan national team. Now this would irk many Orlando Pirates fans. The thought of seeing their darling don the gold and black of Amakasi, late superfans Dejan Miladinovic, Goodenough Sithole and Mandlam Jajimi Sindane would all turn in their graves if Rivero goes to the other side of Soweto. The man himself said he would never coach any other team in Mzansi but his beloved Pirates, where he won 5 trophies in close to no time. I will never coach any other team in South Africa. I am a Buccaneer, and Orlando Pirates is the only club I could have the motivation and courage, energy and heart to coach in South Africa. Jose Rivero. After Cup success with the Buccaneers, Rivero headed to Egypt to take on the most demanding club job in Africa. He was appointed by Al Ahly but only lasted for 93 days before the Red Devils chucked him out. He may have vowed his commitment to the Bucs, but we have heard that so many times before. Sometimes, promises made in the football world should be interpreted like those of politicians. Pitso Mosimane. Now, Jingles is a for-sure when it comes to jobs such as that of Amakasi. The former mamelodi Sundowns and Ollie mentor has done it all as far as his coaching career is concerned, but his CV is missing one thing: coaching. Breaking, Hilton Epstein delivers verdict on Chiefs, Spurs case. SABC Sport can reveal that SAFA arbitrator Hilton Epstein SC has ruled in favor of Kaizer Chiefs, giving the Soweto Giants the green light to field midfielders Asanili Velabai and Luke Bartman. As reported by the public broadcaster last week, all parties had been awaiting Epstein's decision after the advocate was appointed to preside over Cape Town Spurs' appeal. The wrangle dates back to the Premier Soccer League's Dispute Resolution Chamber (DRC) ruling, which declared both players free agents. Spurs, however, contested that decision, insisting the duo still had binding contracts despite the club's relegation to the ABC Motseat League in May. Read, Sekakun United slump prompts Eric Tinkler review during FIFA break. According to NSL rules, once a professional club drops into the amateur ranks, its players are rendered unattached. Chiefs acted quickly to secure Velabai and Bartman on long-term deals, but Spurs immediately lodged an appeal seeking to overturn the DRC's initial outcome. Epstein has now heard arguments from the legal representatives of both Spurs and the players before dismissing the appeal, effectively upholding the DRC's ruling, clearing Chiefs to register and field the pair in all domestic competitions. While this represents another major victory for Amakasi, the saga may not be over yet. Spurs could still take the matter to the High Court in a last-ditch attempt to reverse the decision. Pitso Mosimane's deal done. Pitso Mosimane comes with a promise to make big changes in the Kaizer Chiefs team. He says that Sailing is an important player in the Kaizer team and Sailing will also bring big changes. Will it really happen? Former Kaizer Chiefs coach advises Mosimane's appointment. It would definitely be a good move for Kaizer Chiefs. Following the impending departure of Nasreddine Nabi from Naturina, a new voice has advocated for a major managerial appointment at Kaizer Chiefs. Farouk Khan, who previously served as an assistant coach for the club, is the latest figure to push for the hiring of the unattached Pitso Mosimane. The highly decorated South African coach, who has been a free agent since his stint in Iran concluded, has been frequently associated with the Amakasi role over recent years. However, these links have never progressed to an official proposal from the club's hierarchy. What did Farouk Khan say about this? In a strong endorsement, former Kaizer Chiefs assistant coach Farouk Khan has urged the club to appoint the highly sought-after Pitso Mosimane as the solution to their leadership vacuum. With Nasreddine Nabi's tenure effectively over, Khan believes Mosimane is the key to restoring the team's competitive edge. Khan emphasized that Mosimane's unparalleled track record, which includes multiple CAF Champions League titles, comes with significant demands. He pointed to the central question for the Chiefs board: Can Chiefs afford to buy him the players he needs? I am not talking about salary. He elaborated on the coach's driven nature, stating, Pitso doesn't want to finish second best, he has a score to settle with Sundowns. Besides being a professional, he wants to prove to South Africa that he is the best coach the country has produced in the last decade or so. The former coach also highlighted a crucial aspect of Mosimane's management style, noting, "You don't sign players for Pitso Mosimane," indicating the coach's firm insistence on having full control over transfer targets. For Khan, the decision is clear-cut for any ambition to challenge the top teams.